After defeating the Texas Tech Red Raiders last week, UTSA travels on the road once again to Hattiesburg, Mississippi to take on the Southern Miss Golden Eagles in this year's Conference USA opener. Hello everyone, welcome back to UTSA football. My name is MrHurriicane, and we're already here in week 6 as UTSA has had 2 bye weeks to prepare their team for Conference USA action now as we enter week 6 as Southern Miss is ready to come out of the tunnel. The Golden Eagles ready to play as UTSA is coming in. They're all hyped up after last week's win against Texas Tech, and we'll see if UTSA can carry that intensity into this week. Coming up next. Here in the first quarter, UTSA's defense has forced a punt and they'll take over on offense. The quarterback is the sophomore, Evan Newton, with the junior running back next to him, Anthony Banks. Here's the play. It's a read option. Newton keeps it himself, picks up a block in the open space across the 30, towards midfield into Southern Miss territory and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Big gain for the sophomore as he gets UTSA a first down in Golden Eagle territory. 2nd down and 5 now. Twin tight ends for Newton. He rolls out. He's got his man Stevens over the middle. That's his tight end. He's filling in for Jason Todd, and he's already off to a good start. Had a big 50-yard touchdown last week and now gets the first down in the field goal range. Now on 2nd down and long, the handoff is to Anthony Banks, and they creep a defender down, and he takes down Banks in the backfield, a loss of 3. Banks coming into this game with 294 yards, off to a great start this season, but now on 3rd and long, Newton rolls out, fires back across his body, a dangerous throw, it finds a wide open Tim Whitaker, 1 yard shy of the first down. They'll settle for the field goal as the freshman James Benson hits a field goal to give UTSA a 3-0 lead on this 6-play drive. Now we'll see Southern Mississippi on offense. The quarterback is Kyle Sloter, the junior, and another running quarterback. UTSA has had trouble that past few weeks as he's taken down after a 5-yard gain. They'll obviously be looking to keep a linebacker in a spy or get pressure somehow to disrupt the running game. And now on 3rd and 5, Michael Burnett goes nowhere and UTSA forces another punt. Getting down there now in the first quarter as Newton takes the snap. He evades the sack, but not the second time as he's taken down for a loss of 7 yards. Now it's 2nd down and long, extra protection for Newton as he has time to find Kenny Harrison in the slot. Flying across the middle, a 10-yard gain. It's now 3rd and manageable. Needs 7 yards. 4 receivers in the game. Darren Rowse checks in, and Newton runs. He's got room across midfield, and he takes off for a first down. That is the end of the first quarter as Evan Newton takes care of business himself. 3-0 UTSA and threatening. On 1st down now to begin the second quarter, Evan Newton takes the snap. Extra protection again. Over the middle, it's nearly intercepted, intended for their senior receiver, Kenny Harrison. We'll see on 3rd and 5. Now here comes the blitz. Newton rolls away from it. Looking downfield. He's going to take off again, and Newton runs for a first down and much more inside the 25-yard line. We've seen Newton take off 3 times now for a first down, and I think that's something we want to see more of. Now on 2nd down, overthrown, and it's almost intercepted. That was dangerous. Ellis almost came away with a takeaway, but now 3rd down and 11 for Newton. Has to get to the 13-yard line. He does. Rowse has it. Touchdown. Over the middle, Darren Rowse. Congratulations, your first career NCAA touchdown for the true freshman Darren Rowse, working in the slot. A leaping grab showing off the hands, and he gets in to make it 10-0 Roadrunners. Now they've come out with that intensity we talked about. They came in, knocked off Texas Tech, never trailed in that game, and now they're off to a fast start against Southern Miss. They have to rebound if they're going to hang with our Roadrunners today. On 1st down and 10, here goes Sloter. He can't. No, he does escape. Wow, a 5-yard gain for Sloter as he gets a gain out of what could have been a sack. And now the handoff to Michael Burnett on 3rd and 5, and he works his way up the middle and does use his power to get the first down. It's these running offenses UTSA struggles with, although this time Tolbert's taken down after a loss of 2. So now 3rd down and 9. Here's Sloter in the pocket. Lob to the outside. Wide open is Mason. In the open space inside the UTSA 25-yard line and taken down after a Southern Mississippi first down. Now option right side. It's a pitch to Tolbert. He breaks off a Lawrence inside the 10-yard line. A dive. Touchdown. Golden Eagles. That was impressive, and that wasn't even the starter. That was their backup running back. That's Josh Tolbert, who breaks the tackle and gets some style points going into the end zone, diving over Kyle Nichols. So now 10-7 UTSA. The handoff is to Anthony Banks on this next drive for the Roadrunners as he takes this carry for a 9-yard gain. He has crossed 300 on the year, and he's probably in line to break the single season record for UTSA. We have 3 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the first half as on 2nd and 8, Newton takes the snap. Rolling out again, he wants to run, trying to outrun the pass rush, and he can't. He's sacked, and Newton appears to be shaken up. Hopefully he is okay. Did not appear to be serious as on third down. Now Eric Hancock in the game, and Eric Hancock is sacked for a loss, and Southern Miss will take over. They have captured back some of this momentum and now could take the lead potentially. Michael Burnett over the middle, and the All-American running back is across the 45-yard line. Good moves and a first down now in UTSA territory. Inside 2 minutes, here goes Slaughter. He's got room. A great block, and now in the second level, across the 25 and almost to the 20-yard line. Slaughter a first down. But we do know that UTSA's defense does get better the closer you get to the end zone. But now, here's Burnett. He picks up a couple blocks, and he scores a touchdown from 21 yards out. Michael Burnett gives USM the lead. 14 unanswered points as we're just about ready to head into the locker room for halftime. A little bit of time to go. Here goes Slaughter off the option. He's got room across the 45, but he's not tracked down until he gets to almost midfield. The Golden Eagles are now close enough to take a shot at the end zone if they so choose. 5 seconds left. Pass over the middle. It's intercepted by Ronaldo Lawrence, and UTSA steals it. And there is 3 seconds to go in halftime, but UTSA will just be content taking it to the half. 14-10. They came out hot and cooled down a little bit, and we'll see if in the second half if they can regain their balance and take back this lead and get a victory. Kyle Slaughter leads out the USM offense for the second half of action now. UTSA sends the blitz against the Slaughter, and he forces an ill-advised pass, and it was almost intercepted, and Slaughter leaves the game, and the Ross Cunningham, a true freshman, checks in, and he is welcomed by a group of UTSA defenders, and he is sacked. Now 3rd and 21. Deep ball downfield. Thompson almost has it, but it's ripped out of his hands by Butler, and UTSA forces a punt. And we'll see if Kyle Slaughter comes back to the game, but for now it's Ross Cunningham as UTSA takes over now, and the Roadrunners are in Golden Eagle territory now on 1st down and 10. Here's Newton to throw. Middle, caught Harrison, 8-yard gain on the slant. Tackled after a short reception. On 2nd down and 2. Play action for Newton. He has the protection he needs. Rolls out to his right. Unleashes the deep ball, and it's hauled in by Kenny Harris at the 5. What an excellent throw by Evan Newton. He's playing with tremendous confidence today. 1st down and goal coming up for the Roadrunners, but look at this throw. On the run, stops, and throws a perfect money ball to Kenny Harrison. Now 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff. Anthony Banks, untouched, touchdown. UTSA recaptures their lead. 2 blocks, one by Richie Battle, one by Trevor Stevens, and now UTSA pulls ahead by 3 points. Southern Miss on offense again as Cunningham keeps it himself. He fumbles the football, and UTSA will take over. Here it is again. UTSA is stealing the momentum away from Southern Mississippi with this fumble recovery by Adiki. And now the offense back on the field. 1st down and 10 for Evan Newton. Deep ball. He's going to the end zone. Touchdown, Tim Whitaker. He takes the top off the defense. A perfect throw again by Newton. There's the confidence in his arm. And once again, that throw was near perfect, and UTSA now has a 10-point lead. It's been a game of runs so far as UTSA started out 10-0. Southern Miss answered with 14 points, and UTSA answered back with another 14 points of their own. So now, 3rd down and 7 for Southern Mississippi. Here's Ross Cunningham to throw. Patient in the pocket, unloads the pass, and it's caught over the middle by Redding, and he has a 1st down in UTSA territory. The chains will move. Now a handoff to Michael Burnett. He shoves away a UTSA defender and has a 1st down to the 25-yard line. They will keep spreading it out now as Cunningham in the pocket fires downfield. That's caught by Redding. He makes a spinning grab and into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. 24-21 as another cannon shot will be fired. And now UTSA's lead is cut to only 3 points. 3:01 to go in the 3rd quarter as USM has the football, and in UTSA territory, they could once again recapture this lead. 1st down and 10 coming up now, under 3 minutes to go. Cunningham, deep ball, taking his shot. It's intercepted by Holmes at the goal line. UTSA comes up with another clutch turnover. 2nd down and 4 for Newton. He takes the snap and drops back over the middle. Oh, a saving grab by Tim Whitaker. Maybe that would have been intercepted if it wasn't for his effort. Now on 2nd down, here's Newton to throw again. Oh boy, Randy Jones gets clobbered and drops the football. 3rd down and 11 now. 1:35 to go. Newton, he steps up, doesn't like what he sees. He's going to run now, looking for the 1st down. Not quite. He's taken after a gain of 9. USM forces a 3 and out. Not much time left in the third quarter as it's a handoff to Michael Burnett, and UTSA is clamping down on the run game. Burnett goes almost nowhere. Second down and 10 now. UTSA backs off the defense. Here's Cunningham again. Four-man rush. Plenty of time. Intercepted by Kyle Jones, the true freshman, the #1 recruit for UTSA. There's a blip on the radar as he makes his first career interception, and UTSA has the ball going into the fourth quarter. Can they put the Golden Eagles away? 8 minutes until win number 2. Here's the handoff. No, Newton keeps it himself. Pitches it back to Randy Jones, and it's a failed triple option play that ends up resulting in a loss. Now third down and goal. Newton has to throw this time beyond the 10-yard line. Under pressure, he's taken down for a loss. UTSA will have to settle for a field goal after Newton is sacked for the 6th time today. James Benson comes out and hits a field goal, but it's only a 6-point lead for UTSA. Southern Miss could very easily recapture their lead with a touchdown and 1 extra point. And they're working their way down the field now. Dump off to Hodges. First down, Southern Mississippi. They're already operating here in Roadrunner territory as Cunningham takes the snap over the middle. Wide open, it's Hodges again. First down and a stutter step. What a hesitation move. A first down again now in field goal range. Obviously, that does not do them any good. But now Michael Burnett, a first down. He has great blocking inside the 15-yard line. That did not take long. Southern Miss already knocking on the door. Second down, Cunningham. He throws short. It's caught by Burnett up to the 5-yard line. Tackled, and it'll be third down and inches now. A very pivotal down. Out of the shotgun. Handoff, Burnett. Touchdown. Golden Eagles take it back once again. A teeter-totter back-and-forth game. And now can UTSA answer the call and go down and recapture this lead that's been taken from them multiple times in this game. 5 minutes ago, plenty of time, no need to panic, but Newton is sacked for a loss of 6. And that will take us to within 5 minutes to go now, second down and 16. Newton to throw. He looks long. He's taking a chance. And it's underthrown, intercepted, and the UTSA Roadrunners have turned it over. Southern Mississippi has it in UTSA territory now at the 38-yard line, and that throw may have just been a little too much for Newton's strength. On first down and 10 now, pitch outside, option to Burnett. First down, taken out of bounds by Brandon Ford, who's burst onto the scene the last couple of weeks. Now on second down, Burnett runs through a tackle. He's got space inside the 10-yard line, taken down. It's first down and goal. UTSA, they got to stop him here. Handoff on the jet sweep. It's to Ruffin. He's in the end zone. Southern Miss tacks on another score. It'll be 35-27 now. One more cannon fire for good measure as UTSA is down by 8. They need the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie the game. Newton to the outside. Randy Jones. Big catch in Southern Miss territory on the sideline. Way to work that boundary. Now on first and 10. Handoff. Anthony Banks looking to go outside, but he's swarmed and taken down after a gain of 1 yard. 2:47 to go. Here goes Evan Newton. He drops back. Quick pass. It's caught over the middle by Trevor Stevens, the tight end, for a gain of 6 yards. Now it's third down and 3. 4-down territory. What will they do? It's a handoff. Banks right side, and he's got blockers leading the way. First down across the 35. Now UTSA is working slowly, methodical. This is the way they like to play. 5 more yards by Danny Moss, the spellback. Now on second down again, handoff to Moss. Running room, first down up the middle to the 20-yard line now. Inside the red zone, UTSA. 1 minute, 18 seconds to go. Newton from under center. He takes the snap. Wants to throw. Rolls to his left. Fires. It's intercepted. Southern Mississippi has the football. And that may have just sealed the deal as UTSA turns the ball over in the red zone. Evan Newton throws a bullet pass. It should have been a lob to the corner of the end zone maybe, and to give Whitaker a shot, but instead Newton throws it on a line and Ellis just easily intercepts it. Now UTSA has to force a 3-and-out or somehow get the football back. They have 3 timeouts. They have to track down Michael Burnett. He escapes the pile of defenders and gets the first down. And now UTSA, one more first down ends it. Second down and 10. Option play. Pitch right to Burnett to the 30. He has the first down across the 40, and he's taken down. Southern Mississippi is going to knock off the UTSA Roadrunners, and UTSA falls to 1-3 on the season. A heartbreaking defeat. That interception at the end there by Evan Newton. That was not a pass that needed to be thrown, and the play calling there was probably not optimal. A game that featured a series of runs by both teams ends with defeat at the hands of the University of Texas at San Antonio Roadrunners, and the road does not get much easier next week. Player of the game, the Mr. Hurricane player of the game is Michael Burnett with his 2 touchdowns and great running. He earns the honors this week as we look at recruiting now for the first time this year with UTSA. They've played 4 games. We understand some of their deficiencies and where they have to be shored up. Obviously, defending the run and pressuring the quarterback are the needs on defense, whereas getting playmakers in the offense, primarily a receiving tight end, and helping protect the quarterback are the main needs on the offensive side of the football. We're seeing UTSA go after some high-rated prospects in those areas, and we'll have some more information going forward as UTSA continues the recruiting process. Next week, UTSA, they're on the verge of going 1-4 if they cannot knock off the number 18 team, the Houston Cougars. They will return to play at home and in dire need of a regrouping and a victory next week to push their record to 2-3. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.